Welcome back to Golf Xtra. Tiger Woods has been in the headlines recently for reasons unrelated to his golf game. While he nurses an injury and plays sparingly, he's been in a different type of venue, the courtroom. After his ex, Erica Norman, filed a lawsuit against Woods for issues related to their recent breakup, there have been several big developments in the case. But what shocking proof has recently developed in the case? What does it mean for Woods and his golf future? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Now, let's get right into the latest developments in Tiger Woods' court case with his ex, Erica Norman. First, a little bit of background on the case. Tiger Woods started dating Erica Herman, a manager at the Woods Jupiter restaurant in Florida, in 2017. The couple largely stayed out of the public eye during the early years of their relationship, but eventually would start to make more and more public appearances. In the end, Woods and Norman dated for over 5 years, and everything seemed to be perfect. That is, until Norman filed a lawsuit against Woods following their breakup in early 2023, which revealed something deeper going on beneath the surface. In the lawsuit, Norman alleged that Woods had unlawfully ended an arrangement that the two had to allow her to live at Woods' house even after their relationship ended. In doing so, Norman's lawsuit also requested that a non-disclosure agreement, NDA, which she had signed at the start of the relationship, be voided, based on the fact that it violated the Speak Out Act. The Speak Out Act was created to void NDAs in the case of sexual assault or sexual harassment in violation of federal, tribal, or state law. That's a big allegation, and Norman's latest court filings elaborated on that point further. To first demonstrate that the NDA cannot be enforced, Norman's lawyers painted a picture of the pair's early relationship to demonstrate just exactly why the NDA could not be enforced. Their main point was that the power dynamic present between Woods and Herman made the NDA more of a conditional request than a voluntary decision on Norman's part. The filing elaborated. Mr. Woods was Miss Herman's boss. On Mr. Woods' own portrayal of events, he imposed an NDA on her as condition to keep her job when she began having a sexual relationship with him. A boss imposing different work conditions on his employee because of their sexual relationship is sexual harassment. There's certainly some lawyer speak involved in there, but there's enough common sense language to figure out what the point of the filing is. After all, Norman's case depends on the NDA being voided, because with the NDA in place, any legal dispute would have to go through arbitration. Not only that, but Norman would have to keep certain details of their relationship private. However, the filing didn't stop there, detailing the events that led to the lawsuit itself. Tiger Woods, the internationally renowned athlete and one of the most powerful figures in global sports, decided to pursue a sexual relationship with his employee, then, according to him, forced her to sign an NDA about it or else be fired from her job. And when he became disgruntled with their sexual relationship, he tricked her into leaving her home, locked her out, took her cash, pets, and personal possessions, and tried to strong-arm her into signing a different NDA. He tricked her? Tried to strong-arm into a different NDA? Hold on. What's going on here? Don't worry, the legal filing elaborated further. The scheme involved convincing Miss Herman to pack for a weekend excursion to the Bahamas. She and Mr. Woods often traveled on short notice for quick getaways, and she was told this would be another such trip. So, she took a minimum of items, expecting to return home in a few days. Then, Mr. Woods' California lawyer, out of the blue, told her that she was not going anywhere, would never see Mr. Woods again, had been locked out of the house and could not return. She would not even be able to see the children or her pets again. While still in the hangar, Ray Donovan, a fictional character, with a pen proceeded to insult Miss Herman, advised her she had no legal rights, and tried to force her to agree to a different non-disclosure and arbitration agreement. For those who are unacquainted, Ray Donovan is a TV show about a Los Angeles fixer, with the title character played by an imposing Liev Schreiber. Not exactly a friendly figure. Let's go back to the NDA itself. While Norman's present-day court filings seem to allege that she was forced to sign the NDA when her relationship started with Woods back in 2017, we do have some emails which detail the thought process for both Norman and the Woods organization. Regarding the NDA prior to its signing, Norman sent the following email. "My only concern is if by chance TW, Tiger Woods, does something that brings our relationship to an end, do I automatically lose my job? I don't have any problems with what's in the document because I wouldn't go public or use anything I know to hurt him or the kids, but with my whole life in his hands, now I would want to have some kind of control over my future in the business. If something happened 5 to 10 years down the road, I don't want to be in my 40s heartbroken and jobless. Thoughts? In response, Chris Hubman, the CFO of Woods' company TGR Ventures, replied, "In my mind, your employment by the Woods Jupiter and your personal relationship with TW, Tiger Woods, are two separate items. I don't think the end of one automatically impacts the other, although I admit it could be complicated. It will most likely depend on the terms, condition, or reason for the relationship ending. The NDA doesn't address the terms of your TWJ, the Woods Jupiter employment, only the dissemination and control of information that you become privy to as a result of your personal and professional relationship with TW, Tiger Woods." Seemingly satisfied with this answer, Norman responded back simply saying, "I understand." As to whether or not she signed the NDA, Woods solved that matter by presenting a declaration from Robert J. McNamara, the executive vice president of Tiger Woods Ventures, saying the following: "On approximately August 9, 2017, I was working at the office of Tiger Woods Ventures when Miss Herman entered the office, advised me that she had signed the NDA, showed me the signature page, and advised that she intended to deliver it as requested." Remember, McNamara submitted this evidence under penalty of perjury, so if he lied, he would be subject to legal action. With all of this evidence and all of these statements in mind, Tiger Woods delivered the biggest bombshell of all when he filed a motion to dismiss Norman's lawsuit on May 8, 2023. The key point of this motion centered around the aforementioned NDA, which included a provision that any disputes will need to be settled through private arbitration. The strong language contained within the statement included the following: Ms. Herman's response evinces a lack of understanding of the procedures to be followed at the upcoming hearing. As the record plainly demonstrates, Mr. Woods has insisted at every opportunity that Ms. Herman is bound by the arbitration provisions of the NDA and has sought to enforce the rights thereunder. In this subsequent hearing, Judge Elizabeth A. Metzger summarized everything that she had received relevant to the lawsuit over the past few months, before boiling the agreement down to the basic facts of contract law, saying, "Contract law tells me I look at the document and I ask, is it valid on its face? I've got dates, I've got signatures, I've got terms." Judge Metzger continued, "When I look at the plain language of the agreement, it seems as if the arbitration clause is very broad, and it would require that the court send the issues of validity as well as scope to an arbitrator." To try and counter the arbitration provision, Norman's lead counsel, Ben Hodis, argued that Norman didn't fully recall signing the NDA, saying, "We don't know. My client cannot say for certain that it is her signature, and she does not recall signing this document." In return, Woods' lead attorney, John Murray, hit back, saying, "One thing you did not hear Mr. Hodis say is that she did not sign it. They are not bold enough." Well, you may have thought that the matter of the NDA was settled by the bombshell testimony by one of Woods' top executives. But as far as the court is concerned, the matter is still ongoing. There will be more drama to come in this case, and what it will do for Woods and his career is still undetermined. So, what do you think about Erica Norman's case against Tiger Woods? Do you think that he will end up having to compensate her? Or do you think that Norman's case will be dropped? Be sure to leave us a comment with what you think down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can watch our latest content updates as soon as they drop. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.